That leftover holiday ham, everybody says keep the bone, but let me show you what to do with it. Healthy, hearty, and satisfying, and these butter beans with smoked ham make the perfect bowl of Southern comfort. I could eat that every day. Today we're using Camellia's green baby lima beans. Now butter beans, lima beans, they all come from the same plant. The only difference is these were harvested earlier. Let's go ahead and clean them up real good and we'll let them soak. I place them in the bowl, rinse them off a few times, and then pick out any discolored ones. You could go ahead and let them go overnight if you got the time. I only went a couple hours. If you don't have any time, it's all right. You can still cook them. Let's start out with that leftover holiday ham. I'm gonna go ahead and trim all of the meat off. We'll bust it down into cubes and we'll go ahead and brown it up. Now you can go ahead and take off the skin, but I like to leave it on because it's got a lot of flavor. As you're going through, make sure you do some quality control, and then you can also take off any big fat parts. Don't worry about anything you can't get off. After it's been cooking for a couple hours, we'll pull it out and pull all the rest of the meat off. We're not wasting none of it. Now we got that ham cubed up. Let's go ahead and brown it off. Once it's brown, we'll go ahead and take it out of the pot. Now after you brown your ham, you want to get all those little burnt bits off the bottom. So I deglazed with some water and I'm gonna scoop all that up. Now when I'm making these butter beans, I like to make a little roux with it. It's gonna help give it an excellent flavor. Start out with 3 tablespoons of flour, 3 tablespoons of oil. I start out any roux getting my oil really hot first, and then I like to whisk in that flour. Make sure you get all of the lumps out. Keep stirring. We don't need to go too dark. We're gonna keep it this nice peanut butter color. Now I wanna go ahead and small dice some Trinity. The Trinity is the backbone of any Cajun or Creole cooking. 2 parts onion, 1 part bell pepper, 1 part celery. And we're gonna add in some garlic. And now we're gonna actually brown this up right in the roux. Go ahead and drop that right in the pot, and then you wanna cook it till those vegetables get soft. Once they're soft, go ahead and throw in your garlic. Now when your vegetables are starting to look clear, let's go ahead and add in our beans. I'm adding in some chicken stock. Now you can use water right here if you need to, but the stock is going to give it some excellent flavor. I used about 2 quarts of it. Now we want to build layers of flavor, so I'm going to go ahead and season it up now while it's cold. To help complement that smoky ham, I'm using that Boudreaux's Fire and Smoke Creole seasoning. I'm also going to hit it with that low and slow simmer. Now add in that ham bone along with that cooked ham. We're gonna put that lid on, simmer that for a couple hours. We've been cooking about 2 hours. I pulled the bone out. We're gonna go ahead and shred the meat off of it. I will go ahead and add this back to our pot. Now you wanna make sure you also taste them right now and get that seasoning nailed in, how you like it. We can pull the lid off. Whenever those beans are tender and that gravy is nice and thick, we know that it's done. Now grab your favorite dinner time bowl. We're gonna serve this up with some white rice, 2 big old scoops of those butter beans, and I'm gonna top it with a little piece of that fried catfish. Boudreaux's Backyard and Camellia beans. If you need this recipe, it'll be on the website. You know I cook fancy. I still love these down home meals. There you go, backyard butter beans with that leftover smoked ham.